China and Russia believed they had cracked the code. They built massive anti-stealth radar networks designed specifically to hunt America's most secretive bomber, the B-2 Spirit. They claimed stealth was finished, outdated, exposed. Then America went quiet. In this documentary-style breakdown, we trace the full evolution of U.S. strategic bombers, from the B-52 to the B-2, and finally, to the aircraft that changed the game again, the B-21 Raider. You'll see how foreign radar systems were engineered to counter the B-2, why those systems now struggle against the B-21, and how advances in stealth shaping, materials, electronic warfare, and autonomous systems rewrote the rules of air dominance. This is the story of how the United States didn't just upgrade a bomber, it leapfrogged an entire generation of defenses. They thought they could see the B-2. Then the B-21 appeared. China spent billions to defeat U.S. stealth. Then came the B-21. The B-21 Raider, why China's anti-stealth radars missed the point from B-52 to B-21, how America outsmarted anti-stealth radar. They prepared for the B-2. America built the B-21 instead. China and Russia built radar networks to defeat American stealth. This video explains why the B-21 Raider changes everything, and why those defenses may already be outdated. Loose script: B-21 Raider, America's stealth bomber. Comeback introduction: stealth, reborn. It's a quiet night over hostile territory. No afterburners, no warning, no radar lock. An American bomber glides through contested airspace, unseen. This isn't the B-2 Spirit. This is the B-21 Raider. Named after the Doolittle Raiders of World War II, the B-21 represents a new chapter in American air power, a response to decades of foreign investment designed to neutralize U.S. stealth. While adversaries claimed stealth was finished, obsolete, or exposed, America was building something else, something designed for the next war. The B-52, power without stealth. The story begins in the 1950s with the B-52 Stratofortress. 8 engines, massive payload, intercontinental range. The B-52 was built for nuclear deterrence and brute force. It could carry tens of thousands of pounds of bombs across oceans, but it was never meant to be invisible. Enemy radar could see it coming from hundreds of miles away. Its survival depended on altitude, standoff weapons, and overwhelming force. The B-52 still flies today because of upgrades and reliability, but by the late Cold War, it was clear the future demanded something different. Not bigger, not louder, invisible. That breakthrough arrived in the late 1980s. The B-2 Spirit changed everything. A flying wing, no tail, smooth edges, radar-absorbing materials. The B-2 could slip through air defenses designed to destroy entire bomber formations. It didn't overwhelm defenses, it bypassed them. In combat, the B-2 proved it could strike heavily defended targets with precision while remaining undetected. But stealth came at a price. Only 21 B-2s were built. Each cost over $2 billion. Maintenance was extreme. The stealth coating required climate-controlled hangars and intensive labor. The B-2 was powerful, but rare, and over time, adversaries adapted. The counter-move China and Russia studied the B-2 closely. They invested in long-wavelength radar systems, multi-band detection networks, and layered air defenses designed to spot what once couldn't be seen. By the 2010s, both countries claimed they had found ways to detect stealth aircraft, at least enough to cue defenses. The question started circulating quietly. Is stealth still enough? The B-21 Raider is the answer to that question. Smaller than the B-2, more efficient, far more adaptable. The B-21 wasn't designed to defeat Cold War defenses. It was designed to defeat the systems built to counter the B-2. Its shape, materials, and systems reflect decades of stealth lessons. The Raider is optimized across a wider range of radar frequencies, not just the ones used by missile guidance systems. Its stealth is deeper, broader, harder to counter. And unlike the B-2, it was designed from the start to be produced in numbers. China and Russia's anti-stealth bet China and Russia didn't abandon radar. They reinvented it. Instead of relying only on high-frequency fire control radars, they expanded into lower-frequency bands. Systems that trade precision for detection, massive antennas, long wavelengths, networked sensors. These radars may not provide a missile lock, but they can sometimes suggest something is there. That was the theory. Layer the airspace with enough sensors, and stealth becomes manageable. But detection alone doesn't equal defeat. And this is where the B-21 changes the equation. How the B-21 leapfrogs. Anti-stealth systems, broadband stealth. The B-21 is designed to reduce visibility across more radar bands than previous stealth aircraft. Its shape minimizes reflections. Its materials absorb more energy. Its seams, inlets, and edges are engineered for radar confusion. Even when detection is attempted at long wavelengths, the signal returned is weak, unstable, and difficult to track. Detection becomes uncertainty. Uncertainty kills missile solutions. Electronic warfare and digital deception, the B-21 isn't passive. It listens. It reacts. It adapts. Its electronic warfare systems can detect radar emissions and respond in real time. That response may involve jamming, deception, or routing around coverage gaps. Modern stealth isn't just about being invisible. It's about controlling what the enemy thinks they see. Optionally manned operations. The Raider is built to fly with or without a crew. That changes everything. In the most dangerous environments, the B-21 can operate without risking pilots. Missions that were once unthinkable become viable. Risk calculations shift, commanding drone swarms. The B-21 is expected to act as a battle manager. Not just a bomber, but a coordinator. Unmanned aircraft can scout ahead, jam defenses, act as decoys, or strike targets, all under the control of the Raider. One aircraft becomes an entire system. Range and adaptability. The B-21 is designed for long-range missions with fewer refueling requirements. That matters in the Pacific. Fewer tankers, fewer signatures, fewer vulnerabilities. Its open architecture design allows rapid upgrades as threats evolve. New sensors, new weapons, new tactics. The Raider isn't frozen in time. Stealth at scale. Perhaps most importantly, the B-21 is affordable enough to build in meaningful numbers. Not dozens, hundreds. That means constant presence, global coverage, and operational tempo. Stealth is no longer rare. It's routine. The comeback for years. Critics questioned whether stealth had peaked, whether air defenses had caught up, whether the cost was worth it. The B-21 answers those doubts quietly. It doesn't chase attention. It doesn't need to. Its existence alone forces adversaries to rethink billions of dollars in defensive investment, prepared for one threat, facing another. B-21 Raider represents more than a new aircraft. It represents a philosophy. Adapt faster, think ahead, build for what comes next. From the visible power of the B-52 to the ghostly presence of the B-2 to the silent dominance of the B-21, America didn't abandon stealth. It perfected it. And somewhere, beyond radar screens and warning systems, the Raider is already airborne, unseen,